Alright, hello there people. Seems like last night the Halo 3 flight has started and oddly enough most people didn't get it. I was expecting that a few hours after the release most big YouTubers would release videos about it, but seems like most people didn't get it. So I believe it's a very small flight right now, but seems like I got it, so let's have a look at it. So, as you can see in the main menu of the Halo 3 flight, it's just the basic menu we had back on the Xbox One, so we don't have anything special as of yet. So let us see what we have other than that. So in the options, the menu got pretty much rearranged. Alright, and the very first thing you may notice is the challenge hub. This is something we didn't have before, and here we have the challenges that follow the style we had in Halo Reach. And as you can see, we have quite a lot of challenges, and they all award a lot of XP and some challenge points, which right now will allow you to unlock faster the armor for Halo Reach. And we have seasonal, weekly PvP, and yeah, the seasonal expires in like 1 year, at least that's what it seems for now. The weekly expires every week, and this is PvP, so in the multiplayer games. And then we have the weekly PvE, which is for the firefight, I believe, and the campaign. Do we have our firefight? Yeah, we also have a fight for the firefight, I was right. Alright, so that's a pretty cool addition, and as you can see here, it shows you what titles it is available for. And we have available pretty much all of them, so it's something really nice. It's a really nice addition. Alright, then we have the seasonal, which they award the most points, but as you can see here, for example, it's quite a long challenge. I mean, you are supposed to complete all the Halo 3 campaign while in co-op. It's super fun. I mean, I've done that a few times in the past with the other Halo games, so it's super fun because right now you are also being rewarded for that, for your armor. So yeah. Okay, then with the seasons, right now there's nothing changed here. You still have only the Halo Reach armor to be unlocked through this experience system, which is pretty odd because I thought that you might have to unlock these for Halo 3 as well, but maybe we'll get that when it launches, maybe we won't. Right now we don't have it, still only for Halo Reach, and it finishes with the Halo Reach Firefight Voice of Master Chief. So yeah, but let us see what the armor customization looks like. I've heard that you are able to unlock your armor piece by piece and equip them piece by piece. Right now we only have Halo 3 here, the others are not playable here, of course. And here we have it. The armor customization is made in Unreal Engine and it looks gorgeous. So here's how the Spartan looks, and here's how the Elite looks. In my opinion, the Elite looks damn gorgeous, man. I mean, all the lights here are just beautiful, and the way the armor looks, and yeah, and it just looks beautiful, man. So unlike the Halo 2 Elite, it looks beautiful. Right now, let's see how the armor itself looks. So yeah, the name here, you can easily see that it's in development, but we have the helmet and we have pretty much all of them. The CQB, the EOD, the EVA, Hayabusa, Mark V, Mark 5, Mark 6 actually. The Recon helmet, the Scout helmet. Wait a second. So we have the Scout helmet, which, unlike the other helmets, it seems like it has a bug with the visor, because as you can see, it's really just black. I mean, you can see it that sometimes that it has a tint of yellow or orange, but generally it's black, which is pretty odd. This happens as well for the ODST, which is pretty sad because that's one of the fan favorites. The Rogue, which looks beautiful, and the security. So yeah, most of them work fine, but there are a few which are pretty buggy right now. But in game they look fine, but not in the main menu. All right. Then let's see at the shoulders. Here we have, on both shoulders you can have the same armor, so we'll just look at one of them. So CQB, EOD, EVA, Hayabusa, beautiful. Haha, everyone's gonna wear this one. Mark 6, the default one. The Recon, the Scout, and the one that I'm wearing, the Security. And that's the same for the other shoulder, which you can see there. And it looks pretty much the same, just that your character holds his hand in a different way in the main menu. Alright, and now let's look at the chest. The first one is the Bungie one, which ironically you pretty much couldn't easily wear it back on the Xbox 360. And as you can see, you have the pretty much the Recon chest, but with your flaming helmet on. Beautiful. Then we have the CQB, the EOD. Then we have the EVA, Hayabusa, the Katana, which again is a fan favorite, with the Katana in your back. Alright. Then we have the Mark 6, the Recon, the Scout, and the Security, which right now it seems like it's not complete. Yeah, yeah, there still are some with bugs. And if I actually look at it, yeah, the Bungie one is actually the EOD, but with some pieces missing. Yeah, but for the most part it's fine. Alright, now let's look at the Elite. For the Elite, the default one looks the best in my opinion. I mean, still not as cool as the Halo 2 Anniversary Elite, the campaign Halo 2 Anniversary, but it looks beautiful. Then we have the helmet. Right now with the customization we have a problem, but I believe that this happens only in the main menu. In game I think it works correctly. Right now, see, this is the base helmet, but if you go to the assault one, all you do actually is just pretty much you don't remove your current helmet, you just put the assault helmet over the default one, and as you can see it pretty much results in a weird looking helmet, and this applies to all the helmets that you put here. Yeah, so again, probably in game it won't look like this, but in the main menu that's how it looks. And this pretty much applies to everything, even the shoulders. You can see you will not remove the default one, you just put the others over it. I think this happens to the chest piece as well. Yeah, pretty weird, but given the fact that right now there are so very few people on the game, and not even the variable names for the armor is available correctly, it makes sense, you know. Then the body type, you can set your preferred species. Alright, and you also have the voice type, male or female. Alright, and then the colors, which is really nice because right now you can have the colors just as you feel like. For example, you want orange, there you have it. You want it with white, there you have it again. You want to have your details, which I believe it's only this one, you can, oh, and you know, on your hand, which is this pretty much, if I remember correctly, is a color which remains also when you are on a team. Like if you are blue team or red team, your whole body is red or blue, but this one keeps its color. So it's just a beautiful thing, and you can make it whatever color you want. It would have been beautiful if we were able to customize the colors just as we could in Halo Online, but not for now. Right now we're perfectly fine with this one as well. Alright, and right now, so this was pretty much what we have for the customization and challenge hub. And in the settings they've also changed some things. In the gameplay, so we still have the crosshair position with the lower than centered, but you will see in a few moments that there is a difference between how it was changed the crosshair position in the other games before, like Reach 2 and Combat Evolved, compared to how it's done in 3. Alright, so I'll show you in a second. And we have user skins, which I still am not sure what it is supposed to be like. By default it's set on disabled, but as you can see down here it says game original player appearances will be displayed. And if you enable it, user skins for player appearances will be displayed. I'm not sure what this refers to. I initially thought that you might have your character change the campaign, like instead of Chief you would have your Spartan from multiplayer there, but it doesn't seem to be like that. Alright, so right now we also have Theater for Halo 3, but right now we barely have any games, and Forge. And let us see how the forge looks like. And right now, when it comes to maps, I believe we have most of the maps. I mean, there are some missing. Um, I think assembly, for example, is missing, or do we have it? Yeah, we have, for example, assembly, and there are a lot of maps which are missing, but right now we have a lot of them. So let us see. Let's look within the sandbox, because they have added some things, which is pretty nice. Let us see what they have added. So when we go into forge mode, right now when it comes to weapons, I believe we have most of them. But if you look at the vehicles, this is where the fun begins. Right here, besides the default ones, right now we also have the Hornet transport. You know, the default Hornet is this one. So we have it here, and then what they've added is the Hornet transport. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is between them. I believe this one is supposed to be like the civilian one, but either way, now we have multiple versions of the Hornet, so it's beautiful. Let me check. Actually, I believe you cannot shoot with this one. Let us see. Oh, yeah. I think you don't have rockets on this one. Let us check. Yeah, you don't have rockets on that one. All right. Now let us check what the other things they've added are doing. So I'll remove the one that we already had. I'll just keep the transport one. All right. Then what they've added is the shade turret, which we only had back in campaign, and now we have it in multiplayer, and there can be a lot of custom games that can be customized with it. And it's working just as you'd expect, just as it did in a campaign. So it's just lovely. Lovely. Oh. Okay. We'll pretend that never happened. Alright. Then, another vehicle we have is the elephant. So right now we can have it pretty much on any map we want. So it's no longer something specifically for Sandtrap. Now we can have it anywhere. Let us see how it works. And as you can see, it works. You can porn, and it's pretty much working. I believe that there are gonna be some pretty cool custom games with this one, because you know, who doesn't want elephants? I mean, they're just gorgeous. And right now you could have only used it in Sandtrap, but right now you can have it in any custom game, so it's just beautiful. Alright, now let us see the next ones. Besides this one, we also have my favorite one, the anti-air wraith. The one which previously not even in campaign could you control, only with using a glitch on the Covenant. Right now you can easily just control it in the multiplayer. And just beautiful. Right now I still don't understand why it's called an anti-air raid, because I don't think these shots if fired by you will follow a banshee or something, but it's doing its job correctly, and it's red, and it works exactly just as you'd expect it. It's just gorgeous. Alright, right now we have only 2 new vehicles remaining. New, now depends if you would consider them new. The transport hog, which you have on the Tsavo highway in the campaign, which I believe right now you can fill the hog with up to like 7 people or something. So this can lead to a lot of roleplay things, roleplay custom games, which may turn out to be gorgeous. I always just love this hog. So right now we have it without needing of any mods. Really nice job, 343. And then the last one, which we have, is the wrecked warhog. I'm not sure exactly what it's good for. I think it's just for oh yeah, so you can use this one not for driving. You can use it only for the turret hog, for the turret back in the back. Because you know, in the past, if you, for example, wanted to use only the turret for a map, you had to like put the whole warthog inside, let's say there, and only have its turret go upwards, so you could like use it as a simple turret, like the shade turret, let's say. But if you would glitch in, you could still go and drive the warthog. Right now you cannot do that. You only have the turret in the back, and it's like really awesome because you also have the hog looks like this, and it can be used as scenery, so it's really awesome. So this is what they pretty much added when it comes to to vehicles. And right now I didn't look through most of these around here, but from what I've seen, they all seem to be the original ones. I mean, I think that we have some. Now we also have the auto turret. I'm not sure if we had it back in the day in the multiplayer, because in the campaign we definitely have, but I'm not sure if we used to have it in the multiplayer. Suicide. Oh, I think it shouldn't have attacked me, but alright. We'll just pretend that never happened again. And that's pretty much the most important thing that they have added to the multiplayer. Right now, as you may already know, if you go here, you can go like upwards, back on the top, and you usually, you know, when you go here, you can you are able to fall through the ground, but like scenery objects like walls and stuff like that, they will not fall. And which I find pretty weird, and I think even the basic vehicles will fall, but the elephant, on the other hand, does not fall. I mean, it does fall, as you can see, but it doesn't it doesn't fall under this grid, which is pretty weird. And right now you can go inside it, and yeah, you cannot drive it here, but this elephant is considered somewhat vehicle, somewhat scenery, and that's why it doesn't fall. But yeah, pretty interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the forge, if I remember correctly. Should you want to play the campaign right now you have access to a few of the missions. So we have access to the first one, the Sierra 117, to the fourth one. Yeah, it's the fourth one, yeah. Or the third? No, it's the fourth, okay. Then we have the Ark, the Covenant, and Halo. The really cool missions, and you can have a lot of fun within them. And of course, here we have the scoring and time HUD, the difficulty, as you may remember, and the skulls. Here I don't think we have any skulls added. You only have the original ones from Halo 3, but they're more than enough. Oh yeah, and by the way, I wanted to show you how it looks, how your weapon looks if you center your crosshair. So now, right now you can see how it looks, the default weapon. If you do change your crosshair weapon to centered, unlike the other games where you just move your weapon up, the weapon stays the same, but as you can see, it looks upwards. So right now all the weapons have a different perspective. I'll try to pick up another weapon so you can see how it looks. Should I find another one? And should I be able to switch to my other weapon? But right now it's not working. As you can see, it looks upwards, which is pretty interesting in my opinion. No, they really want me dead, don't they? So maybe you like, maybe you don't, because most people wanted to actually see more of the weapon. Right now with this, you don't see more of the weapon. It does point towards the middle of the screen, but you do not see more of the weapon. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you on the battlefield, because this Halo 3 may turn out good.